Duduzile Zuma, the daughter of former South African President Jacob Zuma, reaffirmed her father's unbroken influence over their political group in a recent public remark, even though her father is not a member of parliament. Before we continue, please kindly hit on the subscribe button. Duduzile stressed to the media and followers that Jacob Zuma is still a key player and inspiration in their political campaigns. When we said that President Zuma would guide us whether or not he is a member of parliament, we were telling the truth. Duduzile said, President Zuma is leading us from Nkandla, alluding to their family's KwaZulu-Natal property. This claim is made in the midst of continuous discussions about the legal difficulties and political significance of Jacob Zuma. One of the most divisive figures in South African politics is former President Jacob Zuma, who in office from 2009 to 2018, many accusations of corruption dogged his term, sparking a string of court cases that have continued to garner national attention. Notwithstanding these difficulties, Zuma continues to have a sizable following, especially among grassroots supporters and among certain ANC factions. Duduzile's remarks highlight a steadfast allegiance and the conviction in Zuma's ongoing leadership abilities. He is not limited in his leadership by locations or titles. She went on, it is about his vision, his dedication to the people, and his capacity for mobilization and inspiration. The Nkandla mansion of the Zuma family has generated a lot of sympathy as well as criticism. Its infamous involvement in a well-publicized scam involving state money used for its renovations damaged Zuma's political career even more. It yet continues to represent his stronghold both personally and politically. According to political commentators, Duduzile's statement is a calculated attempt to energize his followers, as well as a reaffirmation of Jacob Zuma's power. Political analyst Sifo Dlamini said, it's a clear message to those who might think Zuma's era is over. It emphasizes the notion that his political impact and legacy endure. The dynamics inside the ANC going forward and South African politics in general are also called into question by this event. The degree of Jacob Zuma's influence, even from his rural home, may be very important in determining political tactics and voter opinion in the next elections. Duduzile Zuma's statement serves as a powerful reminder of Jacob Zuma's lasting impact and influence as South Africa's political landscape changes. Zuma is a leader whose influence extends beyond formal titles and positions. Once again, discussions about the former president's political legacy and his continuous engagement in national affairs were taking place when Dudu Zuma made his remarks. She emphasized that anyone who questioned Jacob Zuma's lasting influence undervalued his close relationship with his supporters. We didn't lie when we said that President Zuma will guide us whether or not he is a member of parliament, the woman remarked. We are being led by President Zuma from Nkandla. Her comments are indicative of the complicated and often acrimonious character of South African politics, where leaders like Jacob Zuma continue to be major players in the public conversation even after their formal tenure is over. President Zuma, who in office from 2009 to 2018, still has the support of a devoted following who see him as a defender of the poor and a steadying force during trying times. However, accusations of corruption and legal disputes dogged his term and still have an impact on his political career. The statement made by Dudu Zuma highlights the belief held by Zuma's followers that leadership is more than just physical presence and titles. For them, Jacob Zuma represents a political movement and a potent, still relevant vision for South Africa. This continuous backing demonstrates the continuing personal power he has, influencing the political environment from his Nkandla homestead. It is evident that Jacob Zuma's impact and legacy are still being discussed, indicating that his involvement in South African politics is far from ended. The former premier of KwaZulu-Natal, Nomusa Dubanecube, declined an invitation to become an ambassador, a decision that sparked intense political debate and conjecture. A well-known player in the political scene of the province, Dubanecube made her choice known in a statement on Tuesday. Dubanecube's choice was made at a period of heavy scrutiny for her political career. As KwaZulu-Natal's first female premier, she was known for tackling socio-economic issues and advancing gender equality throughout her tenure. Nonetheless, there were disagreements over her leadership style and policy choices throughout her term, with different ANC groups voicing their viewpoints. Dubaincube thanked the national government in her speech for their faith in her